Hi there everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to channel messages from the person on your mind. Okay, we're going to see where their head's at, their heart's at, what they're thinking, what they wish they could tell you, things like that. So yeah, here we have four piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the Carnelian, pile 2 with the Emerald, pile 3 with the Rose Quartz, and pile 4 with Citrine. So as I always say, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to, and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You all picked the Carnelian. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection, messages from them, what they wish they could tell you, things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see what this card says. This is from the Romance Angels deck. This could set the tone for the reading. So yeah, let's see. Ooh, we got past life relationship. You have known each other before. Wow, okay, so this relationship goes a lot deeper than just what you've experienced in this life. As the card says, I do feel like there's a sense of familiarity for a lot of you. Like this person could feel really familiar because you knew them in a past life, or I'm even getting they kind of remind you of something fonder in your childhood. Like maybe they remind you of like an older friend or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Or not like friend necessarily, but like when you met this person, maybe they reminded you of home, or they reminded you of like, yeah, just good times. Or for a lot of you guys, this could be like a past life connection. Some of you believe in that, some of you don't, but yeah, this definitely says you have known each other before. So this is someone that you had a thing with. I feel like for most of you, rather than someone that you are with right now. Usually the readings on this channel kind of are about like exes and people that you're in no contact with or very little contact. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Everyday Witch Tarot deck just to see what other messages we have here. Ooh, we got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like this person is kind of busy with their material life. They are kind of balancing things. They are kind of juggling things. They have a lot that they need to work on. Okay, like I just feel like this person's not really the best at prioritizing certain things in their life. Like they need to get their priorities in check. They need to yeah, be able to like balance their responsibilities better. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. And like they also think that that's something that they need to do before they can be in this relationship, because it's something that they've struggled with for so long. I even feel like maybe in past relationships, people that they were with in the past, things didn't really work out because this person just did not know how to properly like manage their time, or like they couldn't handle a relationship, or like they couldn't, yeah, just handle two aspects of life at once. And I just feel like that caught up to them. Okay, they're just like, yeah, I can't, this is not a sustainable way of living. I need to prioritize something. I need to kind of focus on myself. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, if they broke up with you or something, that's because they're focusing on something else, which I do see has to do with their material life. Yeah, I even feel like maybe this could be like someone, like for some of you guys this could even be someone from work, because we are getting pentacles. Or for some of you guys this is someone that kind of does take their work seriously, or if they haven't in the past, they're going to start doing so now, because to them their sense of individuality and their sense of independence is really important to them. I feel like that's something that they've realized, and like they realize like they can't, again, like it's not a sustainable way of living to literally go on with life not being able to balance their priorities. Okay, like this person like was kind of out of balance. I feel like this person was not like right, like not right in the head, but like they kind of just didn't really like, I feel like this person kind of has bad habits like procrastination and things like that. Or yeah, like they're just not good at like balancing certain things. Like they feel like they can do it all, they can have it all, but maybe sometimes like they spread themselves thin or something like that. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm going so much into like what's going on with them, but this is just a general reading for messages from them. So I do feel like if they told you something like that, they were being honest. I don't think that they were necessarily lying or like making up excuses when they said they had to work on themselves. Okay, I do feel like that was something something that they were being honest about. They did go ahead and work on themselves. I still feel like they are working on themselves. I feel like maybe for a lot of them, they wanted like a change of job or like change of position, or there's something in their material life that was not satisfying them. Yeah. Wow, we got Seven of Pentacles. We got a lot of Earth energy coming in here. I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo energy. Someone could have that in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is also love relationships. So the Seven of Pentacles, like, I feel like this person really does want to build with you, okay? I'm not gonna lie, like with this Two of Pentacles, when I first got it, I'm like, yeah, this could go like any way, because sometimes the Two of Pentacles could also just mean like, you know, like, or like not could mean, but like it depends on the card after to see like what would happen with this Two of Pentacles. Like, are they actually doing life right? Are they actually managing their priorities? Are they actually like, you know, being true to their word when they said that they would go and retreat and you know, work on themselves, work on like whatever's going on with them, right? And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, this is really positive because this is a clarification to this, and you know, this is like, that's a yes. It's like they are doing that. I do feel like they are improving. I feel like maybe for a lot of them, they did get like a really great job, or like their job prospects are looking up. But like most importantly, you know, in relation to you, they want to build with you. They want to grow with you. I feel like this person was really serious about wanting to build and grow with you. I feel like this person was pretty serious about just like, you know, even wanting something more with you. And like they realize that like, look, if I'm gonna have a future with this person, which I do feel like for a lot of you guys they do, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is all about future prospects and preparing and planning for the future. But they did say like, oh, if I want a future with this person, I have to step my game up. I have to feel secure and stable within myself, or else I might lose this person. Like, you know, like I just feel like it kind of hit them that if they don't get their life together in order, like they might not ever get to experience the Seven of Pentacles with you. Okay, and I feel like they're finally thinking from like a practical perspective. They're finally thinking from like, you know, like, what do you call, yeah, like, you know, they're just mature. Like they're thinking from like, I guess like an adult point of view. Like, you know, they're thinking about something long term. They're thinking about settling. Like, you know, I feel like maybe in the past, maybe even when they met you, they were just like, yeah, let's just see where things go, blah blah blah. But then they realize like, oh my gosh, you are someone that they can be with for the long run, for the long term. Like you're really like, you're a great person to be around. You're really someone that like people can build and grow with. Okay, like I feel like you're really patient, down to earth, caring. Seriously, we've got a lot of earth sign energy here, so that's really positive, you know. And yeah, I even feel like this person might be manifesting you, or you could be manifesting them, or if you have been manifesting them, this is a sign that your manifestations are paying off. Like if you either been manifesting them or for love or something like that, like, you know, I do see that it's like paying off. I do see that like things are working out in your favor. Like that's what the Seven of Pentacles is about. It's like things working out in your favor. This is also about like hard work paying off. Like everything that you do is coming to fruition. Like labor work paying off, you know, things like that. In this case, labor work could be manifestation, but I'm even seeing like maybe again like, okay, I'm seeing a couple of different messages from career. I know this reading is about messages from them, but I love giving messages about, you know, to the person that's actually watching. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you have been manifesting for your career, I do see either a career change or a promotion coming up, or maybe you gaining more recognition or visibility, which is really great. I feel like you are just really hardworking. You are really like, you know, tenacious. Like you don't give up. You always you keep going, you keep going, you keep working, you keep striving for the best, you know? And I also feel like things finally are like turning in your favor. Like I'm just seeing that. So if you feel like there's been some sense of stagnancy, which sometimes, you know, with the earth signs, that kind of does indicate like slowness, maybe things not moving as much. So if that has been the case, then I do see that like it's not going to be stagnant anymore. Like there's movement happening. Okay, there always has been movement happening, but I feel like it'll finally come to fruition. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, and I just feel like this person thinks like, again, like you are someone that they can really build and grow with, but that they have to be qualified enough to do that, okay? Like, I do feel like maybe this person would be a little bit insecure being with you if they were just like a loser bum that had like nothing to offer, you know? Like, they're just like, yeah, no, I need a job, like I need to prove myself, like I need to just be something in society, be someone in society, you know? So I also feel like that's kind of important to your person. Maybe if that wasn't something that was important, maybe being with you kind of bought that out. Maybe, not to be rude, but this person could have dated like bums in the past that, like, didn't really care about their career or didn't care about their prospects, or like, they didn't really motivate them to be a better person, but you did, and that's really big, okay? I feel like you're someone who incited change in them, which is like a really major thing, because I feel like maybe, all this earth energy, again, I'm getting a lot of like stubbornness, like resistance to change, like unwillingness to change and things like that. So I feel like maybe your person like either was kind of stubborn, like as in, or like not stubborn as in like consciously stubborn, but like, they kind of were just resisting making that big change in their life. I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe they were kind of like, sorry, I keep saying the word bum, like I can't think of anything else, but like, maybe someone who didn't really like have that much motivation in life. Maybe they're just like, yeah, whatever. Like, maybe they even had a pessimistic view, like, what am I gonna do? Work a 9 to 5 corporate and like, just die after that, something like that. But like I feel like there's something in you that kind of ignited them to do more. Okay, like I feel like they realize that, like, look, I need to get my life together in order. um this is more about financial freedom than anything else, okay? Like, even a lot of people, like, maybe I'm just saying this because I'm a little bit biased, I'm an earth sign. There's nothing wrong in working towards your goals. There's nothing wrong in wanting to be rich and wanting abundance. Actually, that's the best thing you can do for yourself, because that means you love yourself enough to like actually, want a better life. And I even see for a lot of you guys, this is like financial freedom. I feel like this person wants the financial freedom to just be with you whenever. I'm even seeing maybe work was kind of like a bottleneck in this connection. Either maybe this person was kind of busy with their work, or they weren't taking work seriously and they spent too much time, and like, maybe they got like reprimanded at work, or there's some sort of like earthy, like material life finance thing that was kind and there's some sort of like financial problem or material life problem that may have been impacting this connection. I feel like you know what that is best, okay? But I feel like it's all coming together. That's the main point. Yeah. Ooh, we got the Four of Wands. This is really cool. I'm getting Venus and Aries with this. So with the Four of Wands, this is all about happiness, celebration, like, marriage, like having fun. Like, seriously, like I do feel like this person wants more with you, okay? More with you than they let on. I feel like this person just wants to celebrate with you, go out with you. Like, they think you're really fun, okay? I feel like maybe someone could be a fire sign, someone could be an earth sign. I'm really getting Taurus, Virgo, Aries, but like they just love being around you, okay? And like I just feel like there's some sort of like balance. Like, maybe you were the one that was kind of like, I feel like you ignited the sense of practicality in them. So maybe you were the one that's like a little bit more practical, and they were the one that was a little bit out there. But the cool thing about this Four of Wands is that like this represents kind of like a more stable fire sign, or stable wand sign. Like, there's some like, wand signs, wand cards that are kind of like just all about being impulsive and things like that. So, four literally does represent stability. That is the number of stability. So I feel like you brought some sort of stability in them, or like you inspired them to bring about some stability in your life, but like still while maintaining their fun demeanor and things like that, okay? Like, you can have both, okay? Like, I feel like a lot of sometimes people's limiting beliefs are like, oh, if you're not fun, you're just like boring, or like you care too much about work, like you can't have fun, like, yeah, but like you can have both. Like, you can have that perfect family life, you can be married, you can still go on vacations, you can still take trips, you can still hang out with friends, you can have it all. Like, I even feel like maybe someone in this connection, could be them. As I mean, I feel like this is kind of both of you, but like you both have limitations about love in some way. I feel like there's some sort of internal blocks within you that might have been like stopping this relationship from progressing, or even like others. Like, sometimes relationships don't work out because of our fears. Sometimes our fears like manifest, that's why we have to fix our subconscious, like rewire our subconscious and things like that. So the main message is that think that anything is possible, okay? You can have this person, you can be in a happy relationship, you can still do your own thing, you can still maintain your own independence. I really feel like for the both of you, your sense of individuality is really important to you. Like, you are the kind of person where you don't really want to lose yourself in a relationship. Like, there are some people out there who make their entire personality about their boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. And I feel like there's this kind of a fear of, I feel like your person definitely goes through this too. But like even you, like, there's this fear that you don't want to do that. Like you're your own person outside of your relationship, and that's totally fine. Like, um, that's something that is possible. Like you can be in a relationship and still, again, maintain your own hobbies. Like I feel like for a lot of you guys, you do have a lot of hobbies. You're very creative. I feel like you have a lot of things going on for you. And maybe like, there could be the subconscious block where you're all like, oh my gosh, if I get married, it's a lot of work. And it's like, which yeah, sometimes it is, but like every relationship is a lot of work. But it's not gonna like take away from you as a person. Okay, like it's not gonna take away from your personality, or like make you any less desirable, or like, like I, what I mean to say, like, more than that is like you can still do your own thing and be in a relationship. Yeah, you can still like you'll still have time for everything. And like I feel like maybe that was also something this person was having a hard time managing or balancing. Yeah, see, it's all tying in together. I feel like, oops, there's something in the background. I feel like for this person, they were just like, yeah, like I don't know if I'll be able to be myself. I don't know if I'll be able to like do everything that I do. I don't know if I'll be able to like kind of you know like have my own stuff, like have my own space. I even feel like maybe this was a case of like space issues. Like maybe this person was maybe in the past they were kind of like really, or maybe this is just how they are, like they care a lot about their freedom. They're really free roaming, free spirited, willed, blah blah blah, and they're just like, oh my gosh, like while they did feel for you, they were kind of scared that maybe this relationship would kind of like lock them in or whatever. Okay, like not because there's anything wrong with you, but like maybe they're just not used to having long-term relationships. Usually the Two of Pentacles also does kind of indicate like casual dating and things like that. And yeah, I just feel like that was kind of a fear. It's like, yes, they did like you, but like I just don't think they're used to being in a long-term relationship with someone. Or maybe they were, maybe they had like one or two or something, but it's been a while since they've experienced that, or like they have some sort of fears regarding that. But like they still love spending time with you, they still love being with you, and like they do see a future with you, they really want something more with you. It's just like it's taking some time, again, with all this earthy energy, for them to kind of like understand love and how to navigate relationships and things like that. So yeah, that is something else that I'm seeing. We got the Queen of Cups. This is really amazing. I really love her. Okay. Queen of Cups is someone who's kind, caring, compassionate, warm, someone who, like, yeah, I always say this, if you've been following my readings, you already know what I'm going to say. Like, someone who gives her heart to very few people, but someone who's admired by many. Okay. And I feel like that's what this person did to you. Like, seriously, I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, yeah, they could have had like quite a past. Maybe they did date around quite a lot or whatever, but like you're the only one that they've truly felt feelings for. Like they don't feel that way about just anyone. It takes them like a special someone to do that. Okay, like you're one of the very few, if maybe not, like maybe you could even just be the one, but like yeah, like I do see that this person feels really deep for you. Like the emotions are there, the feelings are there, the love is definitely there. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this Queen of Cups. Okay, we got Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of earthy energy, pal one. Okay, I feel like this is kind of like slow moving. Maybe this was even kind of like a slow burning kind of love. Like maybe even in the beginning, like, things like you could have felt really familiar, comfortable around each other, but maybe you felt like too comfortable. Maybe you're just like, oh, like where's the spark? Where's the passion? I mean, that's not the case with all of you, but like maybe, yeah, like I just feel like maybe you kind of even took some time to really catch feelings for this person. Maybe you didn't even really like this person in the beginning or something like that. But like I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, regardless, they are going to make you an offer, okay? Slowly but surely. So like if you feel like things haven't really been moving, that's, I feel like this earth energy depicts that. But again, we got like the Four of Wands, which kind of does indicate like, movement happening, like things finally like picking up pace. And um like I really see like there's some sort of like meetup pending in the future. Like I feel like maybe for some of you guys, you could even be running into this person at a party, or like maybe they just want to see you, they just want to celebrate the old times, like kick it back like the old times or something like that. But I do see with this Knight of Pentacles, they want something more with you, okay? They want something steady and stable with you. Like this Knight of Pentacles is really great because it's a step up from the Page of Pentacles, but not exactly the king or queen yet. So it's like they have some work to do before they can do that, okay? I even feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe you're representative of this queen energy, regardless of your gender. You know, you could be a guy and like, you know, you can take this as the King of Cups. But yeah, like we got the queen and knight, so someone's the queen, someone's the knight. I do feel like you're a little bit more mature than them. I do feel like maybe you have a little bit more going on for you than them. Again, like you kind of also represent the Seven of Pentacles. You're really smart, stable. You care a lot about your like, what do you call, career life, material life, and like, you know, paving a path for your own like success and abundance and things like that. I feel like you're very practical. You're really like, you know, in touch with their emotions and things like that. And this person like has some catching up to do, but they're getting there. Okay, so there definitely is movement happening. Like, don't think there's not. Like, it's just that this movement is happening for the better. Like, actually getting a lot of earth signs is good because it's like, you know, it's like movement is happening, but it's happening to perfection. Like, for example, like, you know, even if you think of like literal food, like it's good that like, you know, some things take some time to cook, simmer, whatever, you know, because then it'll taste the best, right? Of course, like you can cook something up really fast and even consume it fast, but just won't have that kind of like, you know, like relish, or like, what do you mean like that? What do I mean? The experience of like, you know, um so that like exquisite experience, like, you know what I mean, like the savory taste or whatever. Like, you know, like my point is like good things take time, okay? So if you feel like things are happening slow, it's not, it's actually happening at the right time. Like maybe that's just, you know, the way that it's supposed to be. Like I do feel like divine timing is at play and things are happening, things are moving. But the good thing is that this person really cares about building a strong foundation with you, because again, I feel like there was a lack of security and balance in this connection, which could have been due to a lack of security and balance within themselves. But they care so much about you, they care enough about this connection that they really want something stable, something that will withstand the test of time. And in order to do that, there is a lot of work that needs to be done. There's a lot of work that needs to be required. Like, you know, there's a lot of work that's required on their part, you know, to kind of like catch up to like this Queen of Cups that we have here. But it's like the 3D will manifest. Okay, again, with the Seven of Pentacles, like I feel like if you have been doing self-love affirmations, affirming, manifesting, this is a sign that it's paying off. Like, take this reading as a sign, okay? Like, you know how you see certain signs, like angel number, like 111, 222. Let this reading be a sign. So, yeah, that's really great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck just to see what else is going on. Yeah, we got addiction. Okay, that's really interesting because I mentioned this a couple times, but with this Two of Pentacles, again, this person feels out of balance, maybe a little bit unstable at times. Like one of the reasons for that could be like obsession, like addiction, or like codependency, like being codependent on something, like, you know, maybe certain things, if you know what I mean, like alcoholism, stuff like that. You know, I don't know if I'm allowed to really talk about that on YouTube, but like, I mean, yeah, I feel like there's a lot that they need to control within themselves. Okay, and like that could even just be a block that could have been solving them from coming forward. Like, and this could be anything. It doesn't have to be addiction to substances, but like it could be addiction to like unhealthy habits, unhealthy coping mechanisms, like, yeah, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards. We got clock. Oh my gosh, need time, takes time, time to heal, progress. This is like, this could not clarify this reading anymore. Like, this card is so accurate. I feel like this connection, yeah, it's gonna take some time, but it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen in the best way. So it's a really good thing that it might be taking some time. Okay, like don't think that like if you haven't been seeing anything in the 3D, things aren't happening. Things are shifting in the 5D. Things are shifting more than you know. Like if you think about like, you know, even if for a lot of you guys, I do see that you're into manifesting, but if you think of when it comes to manifesting, you should be focusing on the end goal. You shouldn't worry about like the in between parts. Like, for example, if you want, you know, what do you call? Okay, I'm thinking of an example. I love giving metaphors. Like sometimes they click, sometimes they're just like, oh, I could have come up with a better one. But let me think of one. Like, okay, for example, like if you're manifesting for a good grade or something like that, you know, you should just be manifesting for exactly that. Like, okay, let's say you want to pass a class, instead of manifesting for like little things like, okay, I'll ace this midterm, then I'll ace that midterm, blah blah blah. Why don't you just manifest, I have passed the class with flying colors. Everything will fall into place. So like, even if you do fail one midterm, you know, sometimes the final makes up for that. um you know, so that's something that I see happening. Like, you know, like you shouldn't worry about what's in the middle, if because that's just gonna kind of even cause more resistance. Then you're not gonna be focused on the end goal. And like, if let's say you fail like one midterm, like you'll take that as a setback, you'll start internalizing that, and that could even delay your manifestations. So yeah, that's just something else that I'm seeing. And like, you know, if you think about that, like, you know, let's say you are manifesting like passing a class with flying colors, you're not thinking about like, oh, like the way that the teacher is grading, right? Like, you know, you're not thinking about like all the in betweens, like, okay, like now this teacher is going to grade it, like, are they going to curve, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, people do think about like curves, like curving the class percentage, whatever, you know, things like that. But like, my point is, like, if you keep focusing on the nitty gritty, and if you keep focusing on like what you don't see, then you're focusing on lack, and lack is what manifests. So like, let's say you're manifesting an end goal with this person, a relationship with this person, like you need to focus on just that, like, not, you know, like, okay, you know, this person will message me, then call me. Because honestly, if you're manifesting for just a text or phone call, like you'll get that, but you might not get anything more. So like, you have to kind of understand what it is that you want. I feel like there's even a card out there somewhere, one of the oracle decks, the love oracle decks, which says like, decide what you want so it comes to you now, and be clear on what you want. Okay, because I feel like your person is willing to conform. Like, I feel like this person wants you. Okay, they do have feelings. Again, the love is there, the emotions are there, but it's really up to you to decide what it is that you want. If you're going to be iffy about it, you know, you're going to get iffy results. Maybe this person could be in and out, things like that. But I mean, I do see for a lot of you guys, they want something stable, they want something long term and committed. So yeah. Okay, that is what we got for you, pile one. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If this didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in yeah, getting a personalized reading, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I shall have the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to your reading. You all picked the emerald. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what your person would tell you, you know, messages from them, things like that, what's going on in their mind, in their heart, in their head. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal this card, see what is going on. This is from the Romance Angels deck, if anyone was wondering. Okay, so ooh, we gotta express your love. Yeah, so I feel like your person is actually gonna go ahead and do that, or that's something that they've been wanting to do for a while. Okay, like going ahead and making that romantic gesture. That's something that, like, you know, your person has a lot of love for you, and like they want to actually show that. They want to actually you know, do something about that. I'm really seeing like action happening, like movement happening, like, you know, that's a really positive thing, because sometimes some cards will be like, yeah, you know, feelings are there, blah blah blah, but they're not, like, you know, the keyword express here isn't necessarily on those cards, right? So I feel like that's something that this person wants to do. Yeah. And I also see that, like, for whatever reason, I kind of got that they're reminiscing about this connection quite a lot, like, you know, um they just think about all the good times that you had, all the romantic times that you spent together, and I feel like they want to do something for you, like surprise you or do something romantic. And there's a really, really, really good chance that they might even actually reach out for a lot of you if you pick pile 2. Okay, so that's really positive. But I mean, we'll go ahead and pick the cards to see what else is going on. So yeah, this is the Tarot Familiars deck. I'm just gonna go ahead and shuffle it, see what comes out. Ooh, there we go. Okay, 3 cards already. Let's see what is going on. Ooh, okay, we got the World. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands, and we got the King of Cups. Wow, these are really, really positive cards. Pile 2. Oh my gosh, I feel like you might be like the jackpot pile of today. Okay, but okay. So with this World card, I do feel like there is a distance for a lot of you guys. You know, this is someone that you're not in too much contact with, or very little contact, but it's like they want to mitigate that distance. Okay, the world is all about, like, you know, if you think about the world, it's like we're all separated but also connected in a way, right? Like, it's like yeah, in a spiritual way and even technological way, like social media. But it's just like, the point of this card is that no matter how far you are away from them, they'll always be in your heart. Okay, and you'll always be in theirs. It's like you're always going to be a part of them, which is super romantic. Like, that's super deep. Yeah, and with the World, I feel like they want more with you. This is all about like lifelong commitment and romance. This is all about like wanting more, doing more. This is all about like even just, yeah, coming together and like sharing a part of yourselves. Like, I feel like with the World, what do you call, Okay, there's another message that I was getting. Yeah, okay, with the world, maybe some of you guys could be a different culture, race, ethnicity, religion than this person. That doesn't necessarily have to resonate, but I just feel like this card represents your differences making you stronger. Okay, like you guys coming together for the better and being stronger and better than ever. So yeah, that's just something else that I am seeing. I even feel like there's some sort of traveling that might happen, okay? Like with this express your love, like not only are they gonna express and communicate, I feel like they might want to either like travel to you, or maybe you guys talked about traveling or like seeing the world together or something like that. Yeah. But I just feel like they really love your essence, they really love your vibe, they really love everything that you represent, everything that you stand for. Like you're really amazing, calm, peaceful to be around. And I just feel like they loved hearing you talk about things that you like. They loved hearing you talk about your goals, dreams, passions. Yeah, I definitely do feel like they are really passionate about you with this Ace of Wands. Aces are all about new beginnings, and Ace of Wands is all about like wanting a passionate new beginning, because that flame is still there, that spark is still there. Like, yes, that you are still like interconnected, okay? Like, you are still in their heart, their mind, but like, you know, they're also really passionate about you. Like, they're really attracted to you. There's a lot of desire in this connection. Yeah. That's just something that I also see as well. There's a lot of feelings here with the King of Cups, okay? Like, I feel like, you know, whenever the King or Queen shows up, if you've been watching my readings, you already know what I'm gonna say, but like, you know, this person has like really deep feelings for you, and like, this person doesn't feel that way about just anyone and everyone, okay? They definitely could have liked people in their past, but their feelings for you go a lot deeper. They care a lot about you, they care a lot about, like what you think of them, how you perceive them. And yeah, I'm just seeing that, like, oh my gosh, this literally says spells. It's almost like you put, like, I'm not saying you actually did this, but it could feel as if you put a spell on them, because that's how much in love they are with you. That's how much they really like you. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy from this one. I'm getting like Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Yeah, a lot of water and fire sign. With the world, I'm getting fixed sign energy. So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you know, the King of Cups, this is someone who has probably a lot of admirers and things like that, but they've only really given their heart to a few. And I feel like you are that person that they gave their heart to. And I even feel like it could be the other way around. Like, you're the, you know, same with you. Like, you have dated around quite a bit, or maybe you've liked a lot of people, but there's only a couple that you like really, really like really given your heart to, right? You could have crushed on people, but like, yeah, there's only a couple of people that you really truly had feelings for. And I feel like this person could be that person. And like, the thing is, they're really lucky to have met someone like you, okay? Like, because like, it's not like you like them because you want something out of them, it's because you just genuinely like them, you know? So that's also a really big thing that I'm seeing. Yeah. Okay, let's go and pick one more card. Ooh, we got the Lovers. This is so amazing. This is literally the twin flame card. You guys got two major arcanas piled too. This is so amazing. Yeah, for some of you guys, this could be a twin flame connection. This definitely like, it goes both ways, okay? With this Lovers, like, you know, this is associated with Gemini, and Gemini is like, the Gemini symbol is twins. So I feel like this goes both ways. Like, whatever you're feeling and thinking, they're feeling and thinking back, and there's like equal love on both sides. And yeah, there just is a lot of love in this connection, and I just feel like there's so much that this person wants to like, let known, like, you know, express your love. There's a lot, okay? Like, we literally got King of Cups. That is like the epitome of feelings, okay? Like, King of Cups is someone who's loyal, kind, caring, warm, someone who'll take care of you, someone who's really genuine with their feelings and intentions. You know, they do have feelings for you, you know. They are really passionate about you. It's like, this connection has literally everything, okay? Like, this connection has everything it needs to, like, you know, be like a good, long-term, fulfilling, fun connection. So yeah, yeah, that is really amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck, just to see what other messages we have here. Oh, there we go. Card pop out. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. Yeah. Wow. Okay, like, even in the beginning, I'm like, pile two, you're the jackpot pile. You even got the emerald, you know, that's all about like abundance, good luck, prosperity, wealth, blessings. Okay, I feel like this person is really blessed to be with someone like you. They feel really lucky to have gotten to know someone as amazing as you. They feel like they hit the jackpot with you again. They feel really lucky that out of everyone that, you know, you could have chosen to give your heart to, because trust me, there's a lot of people that are into you. Your person knows that, okay? I feel like you're very, very attractive. You know, the sort of, this emerald is associated with like May, Taurus, and you know, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So I definitely feel like they think you're very, very beautiful. Like, yeah, they're really lucky that you chose them, okay? And I feel like, you know, with Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, like they kind of just reminisce about the old times, okay? I mean, for some of you guys, this could even mean that like maybe they ghosted you or something, or they could be in and out, but like they don't want that to be like a forever thing. I feel like they want something long-term, long-lasting, and committed with you with this King of Cups, okay? And yeah, again, they are really, really lucky and blessed that they were able to meet someone like you. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards, see what else is going on. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Yeah, I feel like this is a message from them to you, telling you, please don't lose hope. I'm coming around. You know, if maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while, which is also something I see this ghost could represent, you know, like they want to reach out to you. I'm really seeing a lot of like indicators of them coming forward and expressing themselves to you, expressing their love to you, even with this King of Cups and this Lovers. Yeah. Okay, what else are we seeing? Yeah, and like I'm seeing something to do with autumn. Like I really feel like fall could be kind of a relevant time for this connection. Either you met during the fall months, or maybe something is going to happen during fall. I feel like maybe they could be coming forward during the fall, or like something could really be happening during fall from whenever you're watching this, because this is a timeless reading, okay? But with the world, and like the Lovers, okay, these two are major arcanas. Like if you are asking about time periods and signs, you usually look at the major arcana. So I'm seeing Gemini season, and with the world I'm seeing like Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius season. Maybe Gemini to Scorpio season, something could be happening for this connection. Yeah, we also got, wow, Death in the Maiden, Invasion, Boundaries Violated, Dominance. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, for a lot of you guys, you know, since this could be a twin flame connection, usually twin flame connections are really intense, and they really teach you a lot about yourself, and you know, like love and like relationships in general, life in general as a whole. And I feel like this connection has really helped you set your boundaries. It has really helped you like not, you know, settle for less. I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, like I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I feel like this person is coming around and doing like a complete 180. But for a lot of you guys, I am seeing that maybe you kind of deserve better than what this person could have given you at the time. But see, the thing is, they are trying to work on themselves, they are trying to improve, and they're even telling you like, please don't lose hope. They're just like, yeah, I know you have no reason to like trust me, or like, you know, even give me another chance, but like they still want it anyway. And like I feel like they're really working on it this time. They're really working on kind of just like redeeming themselves. Yeah. And I just feel like, you know, with the Death and the Maiden, like this death is a really positive thing actually, because it usually means renewal, rebirth, transformation, new things happening. Yeah, things like that, right? So I feel like this connection is going through a rebirth. I feel like it's going through a renewal for the better, like for the best, you know? If you feel like, oh my gosh, like things just haven't really been like moving along, blah, 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 they definitely have. Okay, I feel like there's a lot that's going on in the 5D. Like there's definitely a spiritual transformation happening for this connection, and it's gonna result in something beautiful. Like look at the Death and the Maiden. You know, the Maiden is really beautiful. This death sort of represents kind of like the shadow self, things that she has to like, you know, shed and things like that. So I feel like there are a lot of more beautiful and fun times ahead for this connection. So yeah, that's really great. Really happy for you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck just to see what other messages we have here. Heartbroken. Wow. Okay, yeah, I do feel like someone in this connection was heartbroken. They were sad, they were deeply hurt. Yeah, this represents separation and grieving and mourning. Like I feel like, you know, for a lot of you guys, you know, if you were in separation or you are in separation, they're not taking this easy. Don't think they're just sitting back and like having fun and living their best life. I mean, it could even seem that way on social media, but that's definitely not the case. I feel like this was a really intense, passionate, deep connection. I mean, literally with the Death and the Maiden card and the Lovers card, okay, this connection was really, really like deep to both of you. And like they really grieved it. Like when it ended, they really mourned this connection. They were just like, oh my gosh, like, you know, this really sucked, blah blah blah. Like and like they were sad. This connection was really hard for them, this ending, or like any sort of like fights that you had. Like it's not like they just took it easy. Like they definitely did care about you. I'm even seeing they still do care about, like, no, of course they still do. Like it's not, I'm even seeing they 100% still do. Yeah. Okay, Let's see what else we got. Engagement ring. Wow. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So I really do feel like this person wants to take things to the next level. Okay. They want to enter that new phase in love with you. They want an eternity with you. They really want to commit to you. They really want, completion. Like they want union. Okay. Again, like this is so amazing because we got the twin flame card, and union is kind of a key word when it comes to the twin flame connection. Like twin flame's all about like chaser, dynamic, like what do you call um chaser runner dynamic union. Like things are finally happening. Okay, I really feel like this is far from over. This person wants to express their love. I even feel like engagement rings, marriage is an expression of love, right? Like it's a physical embodiment of your love. So I feel like that's something that they want to give you. They really want to treat you, spoil you, but definitely take things to the next level. Okay, I feel like this person thinks that this connection is far from over and it shouldn't just have been left off where it was, right? So I do see that could definitely be in the future for a lot of you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Moonology deck just for more messages. What is going on? Ooh, we got nothing is set in stone. So yeah, this is far from over. Okay, like nothing is set in stone. So if you feel like you've been in separation for too long, it's not gonna be permanent. It's not gonna be something that's gonna happen forever, right? Like this person actually like wants to mitigate the distance. Okay, like we literally got like world, and I'm seeing a lot of yeah, like watery energy here. So like this could mean like a couple of different things. First of all, usually whenever water shows up in any card, that means like the feelings and emotions and things are there. Okay, that's what water represents. Water signs are known to like be associated with emotions, feelings, relationships, things like that. So that definitely exists. Okay, this is a really intense and passionate connection filled with a lot of emotion. There is an attachment from both sides. Yeah, and we also did get like that, what do you call, yeah, like I'm just seeing something to do with distance. Okay, like this won't apply to all of you, but for some of you guys, they could live abroad or overseas, or like like I'm just seeing like they want to be in the same waters as you, like they want to be in the same place as you. So they would cross oceans for you, they would cross oceans for this connection, which is really romantic. Yeah, we also got have faith in your dreams. Yeah, like first of all, you're a dream come true. Okay, and like they really really want like something more with you. They want to take this to the next level. They want to kind of just like like again, like with the engagement ring, like enter a new phase in love with you, whatever that looks like. For some of you guys, that could look like literal engagement. For some of you guys, that could look like like maybe even having kids. For some of you guys, that could look like just making things official. But like I feel like this is spirit telling you to have faith in this connection. If this is something you really want, you can have it. You can literally manifest it. And again, yeah, I just feel like you were a dream come true to this person. Like they have faith that things will work out. They really do want things to work out. So yeah, that's really great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck just to see what else is going on. Yeah, let go of control issues. Yeah, so don't like worry about this connection too much. Okay, allow the situation to unfold naturally. I do feel like there's a sense of anxiety, that I channeled from this reading, like something that the collective could be feeling, and like that's normal. Everyone feels anxious, so that's totally valid. But don't worry too much about that. Like this is meant to happen. I feel like this is a twin flame connection. Usually twin flame connections are so intense, and like they end up like like something ends up happening for the better. Like I just feel like this is such a divine connection. I do feel like union is pending, and we got the engagement card again. So this is, oh my gosh, again, you hit the jackpot pile too. This is literally the marriage pile. This is the pile where things will come together. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, that totally just clarifies everything I said about them wanting to enter a new phase in love with you. Okay, they really are serious about you. They really are serious about this connection, and they do want more with you. Okay, and I just feel like there's so much unfinished business, and like they have so much to experience in this connection. Like this is far from over for a lot of you. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 2. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you do want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. And yeah, I shall end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You all picked the Rose Quartz. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what they would tell you if they could, gauge, get some messages from them, where their mind's at, where their head's at, what they wish they could tell you, things like that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pick this card from the Romance Angels deck just to see what else is going on, or to see what is going on. Ooh, okay, we got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, yeah, so obviously, as the card says, your person is really attracted to you. I feel like they're really thinking about like the good times that you had together, like enjoying this moment fully. I feel like, your person was really present in this relationship, like even if it didn't seem like it. Okay, I'm seeing a couple of different things. Like, I do feel like they really miss your presence. I feel like for a lot of you guys, like they just miss being around you. And I'm getting, like I mentioned, two different messages. Like, maybe they realized your worth and like what this connection meant, like after it kind of ended, or like, maybe when you weren't together, like it took like that separation for them to understand the depth of this connection and what you really mean to them. Um, Whereas like someone in this connection did enjoy this moment fully, and I feel like maybe that was you, and like what I just mentioned about, your person appreciating, or someone appreciating someone when there was a separation, could be more indicative of your person. Like maybe it didn't seem like, oh, like they, for a lot of you guys, like that, yes, they were really attracted to you, yes, they even told you that, but like I feel like you kind of couldn't really tell what was going on in their mind. But like the thing is, or like what was going through their mind, what was going through their heart. But the thing is, like, they did tell you that later, like, or they realized that later is what I'm seeing. Like, when for a lot of you guys, I do sense that you are in separation. And like I mentioned, it took that separation for them to realize like how full the moments were. Like, I feel like they reminisce a lot about the good times. And like, this is kind of something that your person has always done. Maybe they didn't know how to enjoy the moment fully, like in the present. But like, once they took some time to kind of think about it, maybe process it, process the emotions, then they're just like, oh my gosh, like, this, we had this moment, it was really great, like I totally understand the significance of this connection. Yeah, whereas you, on the other moment, like while you were in it, you're just like, yeah, like this is really great, like you would look forward to everything, and so did your person, like they really look forward to seeing you. But I just feel like maybe they weren't as appreciative of you, okay, until like things had to happen, until like fights happened, and like they realized like, oh my gosh, like, I could lose this like relationship forever. Like, I just feel like sometimes people are geared that way, like they don't really appreciate what they have until it's gone. And I feel like that could be it, that could be the case with your person. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Work Your Light deck. It's been a while since I've used this. I just saw this and I'm just like, I have to use this, it's been so long. Okay. We got Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Yeah, okay, so for some of you guys, this could be a twin flame connection. I do feel like both of you kind of triggered a lot within each other. Like, I feel like both of you could have done and said things that triggered your deepest fears or insecurities, or triggered something from the past that was maybe left unhealed that came to the surface. Like, you can literally see her reflection, yeah, like I feel like maybe your person saw you in themselves and vice versa. Like, you kind of saw part of them in you. Like, that's why I feel like this could be a twin flame connection, because twin flames are two halves of the same soul. So even if you guys were really different from one another, there was a part of you that was the same. And or like there's a part of you within one another that you saw within one another, um that you saw in each other, that was within yourselves. Yeah. And yeah, I do feel like there was a lot of triggering. Like, I feel like this connection could have brought up a lot of past wounds that even could have been unhealed, that like maybe you didn't even know you had, or something like that. Okay. I am definitely seeing that. And I feel like they kind of just reflected your subconscious, like what was in your subconscious, maybe even like your fears and things like that. Like, I just feel like this person was literally your mirror. Like, they kind of showed you what you maybe needed to fix or heal, or what was already good too. It's not always about just healing, but like, maybe this person even showed you the strengths that you have. Okay, I do feel like this person, for a lot of you guys, they did talk you up. They were really attracted to you. I feel like they did hype you up. Like, maybe more than you even know. Like, I just feel like maybe for some of you guys, you're so focused on the negative that like you kind of forget all the good things that this person did for you, you know. But like I do feel like they also reflected your strengths. I feel like they also reflected the good aspects that you have, okay? But yeah, for a lot of you guys, like this connection really brought out something deep within you, which is why you're even here watching a tarot reading. Like maybe you haven't necessarily done this with like past people, or at least not as much as you've done it with this person. Like, you know, I feel like for a lot of people, it's like there is one person that kind of, you know, ignites your spiritual awakening. And I feel like this was it. This was your person for you. And it's like, yeah, you could have watched tarot readings on like other partners and things like that, but I feel like you've been watching tarot readings on this person more than you have with anyone. So yeah, this is something else that I see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Tarot Familiars deck just to see what is going on, what other messages they have. I feel like, yeah, this was more of a message from like the universe in general, yeah. But now we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards from to see what messages from them. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is all about a new beginning. Yeah, I feel like despite everything that went down, despite all the like shadow work that needs to be done, all the healing, like this person still wants something new with you, like, or wants a new beginning with you. You know, this Ace of Swords is all about speaking your truth. Okay, I do feel like this person has been, first of all, seeking their truth. They have been gaining mental clarity about the depth of this connection and what you mean to them, and they really want to speak their truth to you. Yeah, like they really want to tell you what is going on, what they wish they could tell you, like, you know, or like they want to tell you what's been in their mind for so long. Okay, and like what they wish they could tell you is that like you really brought out something in them. Like this was a really deep connection, and I feel like maybe this person hasn't really had that in the past, or like even if they thought they did, it wasn't quite the same as what they had with you, and whatever they had with you was like 10 times deeper than anything else, because this is a twin flame connection and you only have one twin flame. And I feel like whoever this person was with in the past, it was like karmic, or yeah, you know, and like I feel like when they met you, there was a lot that was going on. Again, like they had a lot from their past. They had a lot of like emotional baggage and things like that. Like, do you even see the chains here? Like this has chains. Yeah, actually I think every card does, but like that's the first time I'm noticing it, and I just feel like they were tied down to something, and meeting you indicated some sense of freedom, some sense of like yeah, just mental clarity. Like they finally saw the truth, and like they were shackled down by you know, their own like oblivion to see the truth about themselves. They were just blinded to maybe even this connection, yes, but so much about themselves, and you ignited a lot in themselves. And I feel like that's something that they're realizing. I don't even think they're really as deep as people. Like they could be, they definitely could be, but like maybe this person isn't really that spiritual. Maybe like this person never really like questioned why they met people, or why this connection, any connection happened until they met you. And that's a really big thing. Like you're the first person, or one of the very first people that like this person like thought so deeply about, thought so much about. Like, you know, they literally spent time, like hours and hours that probably added up to days, like thinking about you and this connection. And like the thing is, like you might not even see this, because I feel like this is all happening in the like 5D. I feel like this is a really really like spiritual card, and this Ace of Swords is all about the mind, like, you know. So this is something that they're thinking. This isn't even something that they may have fully told you, but like they want to tell you that. Okay, I feel like that's definitely like, you know, they're at least thinking about that. They're thinking about the depth of this connection and what you really mean to them. And like, you know, this rose quartz represents like love, beauty, and like, you know, that totally makes sense with this attraction. Like they are really attracted to you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, this was a really deep connection, but maybe at times it felt like it was surface level just because your person didn't really like open up to you as much. That's just what I'm seeing. Like I feel like this person kind of keeps a lot within themselves. Okay, like they do feel, they do think a lot, but there's something that kind of like may have blocked them from even coming out and telling you what was going on. And that again had to do with their, that has more to do with their own past, and maybe they were vulnerable in the past, but it kind of like, you know, didn't do them well, and now they're just kind of on defense mode, like in defense mode. They're just like, yeah, I have to really, you know, have some sort of control over myself. And maybe that's why they keep a lot of things to themselves. Like this is, you know, Ace of Swords, like I feel like it's all about yes, like thinking about things, like maybe even thinking with the mind, like kind of like even controlling your emotions and thoughts, which is like so interesting. Yeah. Wow, we got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the Ten of Swords has to do with feeling burdened, feeling imprisoned, feeling like, there's a lot that your person is going through right now. Okay, like I feel like um at times, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna give it to you. This connection was the last thing on their mind because I feel like this person had a lot they were dealing with when they met you, okay? Something from the past, some sort of past burdens, maybe even from a past relationship, or, this could even be work. This could be like there's something that was like, pressuring them a lot, like, and it was kind of even like taking a toll on their mental health or something like that. Yeah. And I just feel like, this was sort of like a wrong time kind of thing, but technically there's no such thing as wrong time, but it's like I feel like you really helped heal this person, like just through everything that you gave them. I even feel like your beauty has like healing vibes, like, I just feel like people love being around you. Sometimes like looking at aesthetically pleasing things can even be therapeutic. Like, I know that's so weird to say about a person, but like, yeah, but I mean, more than that, I feel like it's the emotional support that you gave them. It's everything that you did for them. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, this person kind of did, maybe treat you like a therapist or whatever. Like maybe they kind of did open up about certain things, but like not in the way that you wanted them to, or they did open about things and like you can kind of tell that yes, they do have some sort of depth to them, but like they were kind of maybe quiet when it came to their feelings for you or something like that, or like they didn't say as much as they wanted to. But I feel like again, like they did want to, but again, there's something that was kind of stopping them. I just feel like they were going through so much, and like that's almost a good thing because I feel like sometimes people love bomb and that's like even worse than like anything else. That's like, literally leading people on. But I don't feel like this person did that. I feel like they were being, like as honest with their feelings as they could without like compromising their own emotions, if that makes sense, like compromising their own like power over themselves. Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this person does things as a self-defense mechanism, usually subconsciously. They don't even realize that they're doing it, and that's to maintain some kind of like emotional control. Okay, like that's just what I'm seeing with a lot of this air energy coming in. Okay, it's very different than the cups, right? Cups are all about, yeah, being emotionally vulnerable, going ahead and saying things, blah blah blah. But I feel like with your person, that was like they do feel things. I'm so sorry about my throat, but it's like, again, like they have to be, like they feel like they really need to be on guard with how they say those things or how they communicate or what they communicate or in what capacity, right? So yeah, that's just something I'm seeing. I'm even seeing maybe this person could be an air sign. Um, yeah, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or even seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple of more cards. Ooh, we got the Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah, so there's definitely a lot of passion here. There is definitely a lot of attraction here. Knight of Wands is someone who is, yeah, really passionate about you. Someone who, I feel like, this person really did chase you a lot in the beginning. This person was like really after you. They really love being around you. But this Knight of Wands, this is someone who like no goes after what they want, and like they're not scared to do that. I do feel like your person was pretty confident, or like they could have been kind of like outgoing or something like that, or like they pursued you and they're just like, yeah, you know what, like I'm gonna go after it, I don't care. But like when it came to the actual emotions part, like that's where they kind of were lacking a little bit. That's just what I'm seeing because of the lack of cups cards. And yeah, we're just getting a lot of air and fire. With this Knight of Wands, I am definitely seeing like Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, and I just feel like, yeah, like it's funny because we see this cat and we see this mouse, and like the cats usually chase the mouse. I do feel like this person chased you a lot. They were really after you. They were like really into you in the beginning, and like they still were, but I feel like maybe in the end it was kind of like you chasing them or something like that. Like the dynamic had kind of changed. I don't know why I just like randomly thought of Tom and Jerry, but yeah, that's just something else that I'm seeing. And this Knight of Wands, it's not exactly a king, right? So this person does have some more maturing to do. This person does have kind of a lot of growing up to do. I mean, still kind of better off than the Page of Wands, but I just feel like, this person, like, they know what they want and they kind of understand how to achieve it, but they still haven't mastered it. Like, I just feel like there's more maturing for this person to go through. Yeah. But the cool thing is we did get the King of Pentacles, which is really amazing. King of Pentacles is someone who has mastered, like, um like, yes, finances, but also stability. Like, they know how to have and be in a stable, committed, long-term relationship. So I do feel like that is something that your person is going through. Like, they're really trying to find their higher self, connect with their higher self, really just even like find themselves a little bit more. Like, there's so many cards about like that indicate like reflection. Like, look at the wolves, like you can like literally see its reflection. I just feel like they're doing a lot of self-work. They're kind of understanding a little bit, like gaining wisdom, understanding more about life, love, but like literally just life in general. But like with this pentacles, it's all like they're thinking about like how, first of all, I do feel like they are thinking about finances, like little finances, like material world things. Okay, I do feel like this person is really, really practical. Like, I'm not gonna lie, or if they weren't before, that's something that they are doing now. Okay, like that's something that they're kind of like taking a little bit more seriously now, like taking more seriously their finances, their prospects in life, their career, what they want to do in life. And yeah, with this King of Pentacles, like this also just indicates a sense of stability. Like, this person wants to be able to offer you stability, offer you something long term. And in order for them to do that, they really have to fix themselves. They really have to gain stability within themselves, which is also something that I am seeing that they are doing, which is really great. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck just to see what else is going on. Ooh, we got photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Yeah, this is really great. Like, this totally clarifies the attraction card. I do feel like they stalk you, they look at your pictures, they do miss you, they're really nostalgic about like all the good memories you made. Like, that's literally what this said, like living in the moment fully. So maybe at the time, I feel like they were so stressed out, they were so burdened that like, maybe they kind of did put this relationship on a back burner or prioritize other things. But like, every time you weren't there, like maybe even when they were kind of alone, like, in their own time, like maybe when they stopped hanging out or you went home or whatever, or like, I do see that there has been some kind of separation during the separation, they're just like, yeah, like I really do miss this person. Like, they think back to the memories in a really fond way. Like, they felt like you made a lot of fond memories, and they're really grateful for all the good experiences, memories that you did make. Yeah, they definitely look at your photos, they definitely do miss you. Seriously, they are really attracted to you and they do have feelings for you. But I just feel like they're kind of understanding how to they're in the process of understanding their own feelings, their own emotions. Again, we barely got like any cups cards, right? So I just feel like they're not as in touch with that as maybe you are. And that's something that like I feel like you ignited in them. Like, you kind of motivated them to do that, which is a really big thing, which is a really good thing. So yeah, I definitely see that. Okay, let's go and pick one more card from this deck. Yeah, I've been getting this card quite a lot. Yeah, palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. That is exactly what they want with you with this King of Pentacles. They want something more with you. They want stability with you, okay? They really care about stability and security. I feel like maybe their root chakra, honestly, could go both ways. Either it was really weak or really activated. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, like maybe when they met you, it was kind of weak, but then like I feel like you brought this element of stability to their life. Like, you were really there for them. You were even ready to be with them for the long term. Maybe not in the beginning, but like the more you got to know this person, like I just feel like you got really attached. And like, you were someone that really stuck around, okay? Maybe even longer than like their exes or whatever. Yeah, and we got stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Like, they do want something permanent with you. They do want something a little bit more stable with you. But again, they need to feel that way within themselves. So I feel like I don't know if this person is spiritual or not, but I do see their root chakra is getting stronger. Root chakra does have to do with exactly what's on this card. Like, yes, being financially stable and secure, but even secure emotionally. Yeah. And I just feel like they could really grow with you. Like, you really inspired growth in them. You really inspired them to do a lot. You really inspired them to kind of get their life together, okay? And like, now they're really serious about that. And that's a really big thing. I don't feel like anyone else in the past has ever ignited that in them. So that's a really big thing. Yeah. Okay. So that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile or another, actually, more than that, like, I do want to let you know that I offer video readings. So if you do want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can get an in-depth video reading. So yeah, that is what we got. And also one more thing, I feel like in terms of the signs, don't worry too much about the signs, but like sometimes people like to see what signs the reading has to see if it resonates with them. I mean, if someone does have the signs in this reading, that definitely could be your pal. But I do see someone is an air sign or has some air in their chart. I also see fire, like Leo, Sagittarius, King of Pentacles. I'm really seeing like, yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So someone in this connection could be that. And again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I know that's like half the signs, but like still, if it resonates, it resonates. Again, it has more to do with the message than the signs. So yeah, okay, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much, pile 3. Love and light. Hi there, pal 4. Welcome to your reading. So yeah, I'm just cleansing the energy, kind of just like meditating a little bit upon the pile, the crystal, the card, just so that we can get the best messages. Yeah, I'm just using this jasmine incense here. Yeah, something new that I just wanted to try out. Okay, usually I do shuffle the cards before every reading, which in itself is kind of a meditation, but I just wanted to like actually, show you the incense and like cleanse the energy in front of you. So hopefully that calmed you down a little bit. Anyways, so let's go ahead and pick the card. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what your person would tell you. Let's gauge, or not gauge, yeah, I guess, like, tap into their energy to get messages from them. So this is from the Romance Angels deck. Let's see what is going on. We got you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is so fitting with the crystal that you picked, citrine, okay? Because citrine is associated with the solar plexus. It does have to do with, like, um, self-confidence, self-worth, feelings of self-love. And I feel like that's exactly what not just your person, but spirit, universe wants to tell you. You are definitely lovable. I feel like at times maybe your solar plexus chakra could have needed a little bit more activation, or, be exercised a little bit more, because I feel like for a lot of you, in love, like, it's kind of been a hard aspect of your life, okay? Like, there were times you went through breakups or something happened in a relationship that really made you question your self-worth, okay? And like, I feel like, spirit is telling you that you are lovable. Like, do not take these as like personal, you know, like attacks to you. If anything did happen, that kind of like, harsh words said, actions, things like that, like infidelity, whatever, like that's not a reflection of you, that's a reflection of themselves, okay? But yeah, like you are definitely lovable. And in terms of what your person would tell you, like they want you to know that too. I feel like there's almost an apology coming in from this reading. Like, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this person kind of may have said or done something to you that really, really made you question your own self-worth, or kind of just put you in a rut, okay? Like, I feel like you have been through something like this before, but it was something different with this person, and maybe this person even ignited your spiritual awakening, which is why you're watching tarot readings. But I do feel like this was kind of the relationship where you really had to, like, resort to self-love, self-work, and things like that. And it's like, it's been working, okay? I feel like, first of all, your person has been feeling your energy. I do feel like you have been having a glow up in your solar plexus chakra. Again, that has to do with self-confidence and self-love. They have really been feeling you work on yourself, and so have other people. I feel like you sort of have this glow within yourself, like, the more that you work on yourself, the more you do that, like the more people can literally gauge your energy. And I feel like you have been doing that, okay? Like, give yourself more credit. I even feel like, you kind of sometimes have sold yourself short. Maybe you kind of even like forced yourself to do certain things, like, oh my gosh, I need to work on myself, self-love affirmations. But it's like you've come a really far way. Like, you have healed a lot more than you know, and it's like you are deserving of love. I definitely feel like your person even wants to let you know that. I feel like for a lot of you guys, your person just reflected a lot within you that maybe you didn't even know you had, but it came to surface level. I feel like your person kind of reflected your fears, like, things that were going on in your subconscious. Like, things definitely could have happened that took you by surprise, but like in reality, if you trace down like every thought, everything that happened, technically for some of you guys, you know, could have been a manifestation of like your fears and things like that and limiting beliefs, right? But obviously don't take this as like a self-blame kind of thing. You are not to blame. If anything, it's you know, your person as well. Like I just feel like your person also could have been going through the same thing. Maybe they had kind of like a, you know, not that like high view of themselves, but I definitely feel like they had a higher view of you than maybe they even have of themselves. Okay, so I do feel like if there was any time like they, if there's any moment where they put you down or they did something where you felt like, you know, you didn't deserve love or like you weren't loved or whatever, you know, it was a reflection of themselves and how much they really love themselves, which I feel like they don't. Okay, at least not as much as you. Or like they have some sort of insecurities that they really dealt with that really impacted this connection way more than you. You know, everyone has insecurities, but I just feel like this person's solar plexus chakra was not it. Like it was not up there. So that's something that they definitely had to work on. And I do feel like they are working on that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Work Your Light deck just to gain more messages or gain more clarity and insight and yeah, see what else they would tell you. Okay, so let's shuffle the cards. Ooh, we got Mintakin. This is a really cool card. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Wow, so many messages coming through with this card. First of all, I feel like I know like we didn't get a twin flame card just yet, but this could be a twin flame connection. I feel like it was kind of similar to pile 3, but like you guys really reflected one another. You really reflected one another's wounds. I feel like you definitely could be two halves of the same soul, two halves of the same soul. I definitely feel like this person saw a lot in you that reflected a lot of what they had in themselves. I feel like this person literally saw themselves in you and vice versa. Like they saw a piece of you, piece of themselves in you. And I just feel like, yeah, this is longing for home, belonging. I feel like, you know, there was a sense of familiarity. This person really felt at home with you. This person really, um, yeah, like just felt like you were a missing piece of their life. Like you guys were like long lost lovers. You know, maybe you were lovers in another life or in another dimension, and it was, it took a really long time until you met in this life. Like, you know, maybe there were a lot of past lives that you had where you just didn't unite because you had to go through your own self-love journey, and it's like you finally did. Like, you know, I feel like yes, this could have caused you to kind of love yourselves more and like ignited an even deeper sense of like, you know, self-love and things like that. But I do feel like for you to have met one another, you were already on a journey, and it's like this person is part of your journey. Yeah, I just feel like this is a really deep connection. Like I even feel like more than pile 1 and pile 2, like I'm getting so many like deeper spiritual insights. Yeah. And the original light workers, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be light workers. Okay, you have a lot of you give a lot of your energy sometimes, and I feel like sometimes that kind of leaves you feeling a little bit depleted, drained, and just like this person is really grateful to have met someone like you. Okay, even if they didn't appreciate you at the moment, they realize the depth of this connection. They realize what you really mean to them. They realize just yeah, the significance of this connection. You know, with light workers, you literally brought light into their life. I feel like being with you was some sort of like paradisical experience. Like look at like the beauty in this card. Yeah, I definitely feel like they think you're really beautiful inside and out. And you know, there was just something about your energy that really attracted them to you, like on a vibrational level. Okay, I feel like you both kind of were in honestly, I feel like maybe your energy was a little bit better than theirs, like not better, but like maybe you were vibrating a little bit higher, but like you also needed to meet this person to kind of understand everything that you've been through in life. Maybe this person, you know, you meeting this person, for a lot of you guys, I'm not gonna lie, maybe they even showed you what you kind of don't want in a relationship. Like it was a really deep bond, but there were certain things that they did where y'all like, no, like this is not what I deserve, like I deserve better. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, there I do see an element of that coming about in this reading, but like still there was a lot of love there. There still is a lot of love here. But I definitely feel like maybe your friends, you know, maybe you even at times were like, yeah, I deserve better. And that's only because this person was just vibrating so low. Like it had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with themselves and like their past journey before they met you. And I feel like, yeah, you just, you know, you were so high vibrational. You just had such good vibes, and like, you know, you have like the kind of energy that a lot of people attract to, okay? That a lot of people are attracted to, but unfortunately, that also does encompass energy vampires. So I do feel like maybe this person could have siphoned off your energy a little bit, like, um, and it kind of made you feel down at times, like maybe you even felt kind of drained. But like, I do feel like for a lot of you guys that could be a twin flame connection. And twin flames, like, there's a lot of different like interpretations of twin flames, but from what I know, like twin flame connections are not supposed to be easy. That's why twin flame and soulmate are kind of two different things. Like, soulmate connections are supposed to be slightly easier. Like, yes, there's work to be done in every relationship, every connection, but this one, I feel like, it just triggered so much within you. But at the same time, like, there was something like really, there was a deep bond shared between the both of you. I feel like maybe you thought or like realized you had a lot of similarities in this person, or this person literally reflected a part of you. You guys were kind of even the same people, again, two halves of the same soul. Like, even if you were really different, you looked really different from one another, there was this element of familiarity, the sense of similarity between the both of you. So yeah, that is something that I am seeing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Tarot Familiars deck just to see what other messages we have. Yeah, I feel like this is just more than even like messages about, from them to you. Like, this was a lot about like this connection from within, or like, just the significance and like depth of this connection. But I feel like everything I said, that is something that they're realizing, or that is something that their higher self is realizing. Yeah. Ooh, we got the Six of Cups. Yeah. So they are really nostalgic about you. They are really nostalgic about this connection. They think about this connection in a really fond manner. Okay. Like, I even feel like if things went down that didn't serve this connection, fights, things like that, like they are ready to kind of get over that, because I just feel like this connection was so deep, so intense for them. They're like, I don't care, like, we can make this work. Obviously the feelings are there, we just have some work to do in the 3D. Okay, but the Six of Cups does represent like, again, like like longing for home, belonging, but I also feel like longing for the past, longing for like, recreating the past even. And like, these two cards totally make sense. I feel like the Six of Cups definitely clarifies this talking, because longing for home, belonging, that implies a sense of familiarity, right? And Six of Cups also has to do with nostalgia, the past, familiarity. So I definitely do feel like you were connected in past lives, but I am seeing that maybe you didn't meet for like a long time until this lifetime. But like there is this sense of familiarity in like a spiritual sense as well. Okay, like for some of you guys, yeah, maybe they were from your home, maybe they kind of do remind you of your past or childhood, but for a lot of you guys, I feel like it goes deeper into the spiritual realm. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've lived a lifetime with you before. So there is that sense of familiarity. But in terms of real life things, Six of Cups does indicate that they miss being with you, they miss spending time with you, they miss being around you, they really just miss all the good times that you had. They are really, really, really nostalgic for the past. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we also got the High Priestess. Yeah, so with this High Priestess, with Six of Cups, I'm getting like Cancer energy, and I'm getting Cancer Pisces energy with the High Priestess. This has the moon, right? Like, this is actually associated with the moon. This has to do with feelings. So I feel like, yeah, obviously your person has really deep feelings for you. They really do care about you. I even feel like this connection is really psychic. You can literally sense one another's energies. I definitely feel like you can sense not just them, but like people thinking about you in general. Like, you'll see signs of people, like maybe you'll even see someone's like, same car or something like that, and like you think you'll be reminded of this person, and then like you almost feel them thinking about you. Yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this is a deeply, deeply spiritual card. This is someone whose crown chakra is highly activated. I do feel like that could be the case with you. I feel like you have the ability to show up in people's dreams. This person definitely has been dreaming about you or seeing signs about you. Okay, like, I mean, look at this, the black cat, the moon, like, couldn't get any more like witchy and spiritual than that. So I do feel like yeah, this person thinks about you quite a lot. And this literally is represented by the number 2, so that's an even number. So I feel like whatever you're thinking and feeling, it's definitely reciprocated. Yeah, it's really great. We also got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we're getting earthy energy coming in here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, you're kind of both. Like, I feel like you're really spiritual, you are really deep, as a person, but at the same time, like, you also do care a lot about like the practical element of things, the practical nature. You care a lot about your life, you care a lot about abundance, you care a lot about like, success. You're really smart, you're really intelligent, you're really intellectual. That's what this person thinks about you. Okay, your person person is just like, wow, like I have never met anyone this intelligent, this smart, this evolved, this mature, this experienced, you know. And like they really like that about you. I even feel like I'm not trying to be mean, but maybe you were kind of like the smart one in this connection. You were the more practical one, and they were kind of just like not really up to par. Like, you know, I just feel like they had a lot more work to do, maybe even in their finances or just being like a more stable person. Like I just feel like they lacked like inner stability at times too, but they found that in you. They found that within you. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards. We also got the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is really cool. Three of Wands is all about traveling, adventure, like, you know, coming towards you. Three of Wands does indicate a separation. Okay, like a physical distance. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be at a physical distance from one another. They do like miss you. Okay, like I do see like there's this element of like missing one another, and like, you know, this Three of Wands could even like correlate with what I said about this Mintakan card. You know, it's been a while since you guys have reconnected in like, you know, the 3D realm, and it's like now you have. Okay, like there has been this distance, but they didn't want there to be this distance. You know, this Three of Wands is all about like traveling, like thinking about coming towards you, thinking about like, you know, making that move. So like, you know, in real life, like I do feel like maybe you could be at a physical distance, or this just indicates you haven't really talked in a while, or at least it's not the kind of connection that you wanted. Like you could be in little or no contact, but like I feel like they want to come towards you. They're making their way towards you. They're planning on coming towards you. They're planning on like, you know, making some sort of move or sending you some sort of message. Okay, again, this is all about distance being mitigated. This is all about like traveling, like coming forth, you know, coming forward, coming towards you. I even feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you could have taken a trip together, like when you were together, you know, or they want to take a trip with you, they want to travel with you, they want to like, you know, like be around you, things like that. So yeah, like I even feel like maybe you guys talked about taking a trip somewhere, traveling the world or something like that, you know, and like they're just like, who better to do it with than you? Because I feel like you're really smart, you're really practical. Maybe they're the ones that are a little bit like out there. Um, yeah, but it's like they feel like you would be like a really good companion in a lot of different ways. Yeah. Again, in terms of the signs, I'm getting like Cancer energy, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting Aries with the Three of Wands, so someone could be that or have that in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the oops. Oh my gosh, there's one card that literally fell. I keep forgetting the name. Oracle of Shadows and Light deck. Okay, let me just pick this one card that fell. Like, there's a lot of messages. Wow. Okay, this is a card that literally like popped out and you know fell. A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea. That aha moment. Yeah. So I do feel like, you know, with clockwork, like this has to do with divine timing, and it's like your person's gonna have that aha moment where they're finally gonna get their ish together and come. Wow, that was really bad stuff. They're gonna get their life together and come towards you. Like they're gonna have that aha moment. Like I feel like they already know they like you. Like their higher self knows that, but like I feel like their 3D self, their material self is gonna be like, you know what, I really like this person. Like I need to come forward. Okay, like I feel like they already care a lot about you in their subconscious. They think about you like a lot more than like they even know. Like I just feel like they see a lot of signs about you, and like even if they don't like consciously think about you, like you're still in their subconscious. But like they do think about you regardless. But it's just like I feel like, you know, sometimes we um gain insight of what's really going on within ourselves through meditation, through insights, things like that. So that's something that this person has to do, like, you know, gain some, like they're gonna have that aha moment, like where all of their like deeper feelings are finally gonna catch up to their 3D self, you know, or their 3D self is gonna catch up to all these deeper feelings that they've been feeling. Yeah, so I do see that. Okay, it's really interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick one more card. Yeah, we got Mend a Broken Heart Fairy, healing from heartache. Yeah, so I do feel like someone in this connection really did deal with a lot of heartbreak, like within this connection. You know, I feel like that definitely could have been you, them too. Like I feel like that goes both ways. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, there were certain things that happened in this connection that could have really broken one another's heart. Like things could have been said, things could have been done. I already feel like this person, again, like you were a little vibrating a little bit like higher than them. Maybe they could have been coming from like a heartbreak or like a relationship, or like there's something in their past that broke their heart, like maybe failed relationships, and that now they were like really defensive about, you know, um, themselves, like having control over their emotions. They were really like, you know, guarded. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, you know, just like not really that open. Like you can literally see like a band-aid, you know, fixing like you know, on top of the heart, like that's not going to stop it from bleeding out, right? Like, so I even feel like maybe this person kind of had unhealthy habits, or they resorted to unhealthy things, but then they met you and they're just like, wow, this person is really healthy. I do feel like you were kind of, again, literally healthier than them, like not only like spiritually, vibrationally, but like you kind of just had better, like, you know, you made better decisions with your life, you know, this Queen of Pentacles. I just feel like you're really practical. You um had, like, you know, like I feel like this person does have a good head on their shoulders, but they just make stupid decisions. Okay, like they could even be like self-sabotaging at times, but with you, like you're just more practical. You make better decisions. You know what's good for you, and like, you know, you also know what's bad for you, although at times, like, you know, you do tend to stay attached, because we did get a lot of like water energy here. Like, you know, when you initially meet people, like you can kind of gauge their energy, and like, you know, you have been like known to curve people, but like when you meet someone that, you know, you kind of like, you get more and more attached, and it's hard for you to leave, you know. So I do feel like both of you kind of have your, like, you know, like weaknesses and strengths, but I also feel like you reflected your weaknesses and strengths in one another. I feel like maybe your strengths could have been their weakness and vice versa. Like that's why this person really needed to meet you. I just feel like you were part of their soul tribe, or you provided some sort of spiritual healing, and they know that. Okay, like I just feel like they really care a lot about, they really do care a lot about you. Okay, because if they didn't, that means they don't care about themselves. Because again, I feel like you're two halves of the same soul, and technically we're all interconnected. So the way that we treat our fellow humans, you know, is the way that we treat ourselves, essentially. Yeah, I'm getting a lot to do with 369. Like this literally says 39, this says 36, which adds up to 9, and you know, 39, that adds up to 12, which adds up to 3. So I'm saying 369 could definitely be like a really relevant number. We even got the 3 of Wands here, and then we also got 2. So maybe something, you know, that could represent the houses, like the 3rd house, which has to do with like communication. You know, you may even be getting communication. 6th house, which has to do with like work, service, things like that. Service to others, career, and I believe 9th house has to do with travel. That has to do with Sagittarius. I even feel like 3 of Wands could be like Sagittarius energy, like something to do with traveling, something to do with mitigating the distance. Yeah. 2 has to do with like personal wealth, assets, you know, the house of Taurus, or the house that Taurus ruled. So I do feel like, you know, this person kind of did retract to focus on their finances. Like they kind of want to be on your level. Like I feel like you're, you know, the Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot going for you. You have a lot, like, you know, you're really established. I feel like you're really practical, and like, you know, maybe this person kind of needs to be that, and like they look to you as inspiration. So that's also something that I'm seeing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple cards from the Island Time Wellness deck just to see what else is going on. Okay. Ooh, we got the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like with the snake, a couple of different meanings. Like I do feel like this person did something that kind of felt like they backstabbed you, or they lied to you. You know, they didn't mean to be a snake. I just feel like maybe this person actually could have been with narcissists in the past. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe this person dated a snake in the past, and like, you know, they kind of had to heal from that. And like, you know, that's why maybe like when they got together with you, they weren't really the best version of themselves. Yeah, but yeah, I'm also seeing competition, enemy. I do feel like maybe there could have been a third party that affected this connection, or you were worried about a third party, because maybe, yeah, you know, or vice versa, you know, like this person could have been worried that you were seeing other people. That could have also been something that like affected this connection for a lot of you guys. And if this isn't something that you don't know, don't worry about it. Like I'm only telling you messages that you do know. So I'm not saying there's a third party you didn't know about. If there was a third party, then you already knew about it. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is really positive. We got love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Yeah, I do feel like this person wants to like communicate with you. I really feel like, you know, the 6 of Cups, they're feeling really nostalgic again. You feel like home. They want to let you know that they do care. They want to give you a message of love. They do want to express their love for you, okay? It's been really hard for them to do that again because of this like broken heart, and like just this kind of heavy energy that we got here that, you know, I went over in the beginning of the reading. But like they do care about you, and I really feel like they want to communicate that with you as well. But there's a lot of love there, and like, yeah, they do think about you quite fondly. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pal 4. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you do want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a reading. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.